I said I was gonna revisit the population numbers now that SoD has a full lockout and we can know for sure how many people did Molten Core, no need to guess anymore, and we will finally be able to take a really good gauge at how Phase 4 is doing compared to Phase 3. Which admittedly is a pretty low bar. Now we are here at Warcraft logs and these are the numbers for Molten Core. For some reason all reports doesn't let you change pages anymore, it doesn't work anymore. I don't know why. I tried like manually writing on the address and everything, it didn't go, but we can just go around it in the progress section right here. This right here is a little bit terrifying, guys. Take a look at this. Only 69 nice guilds have completely cleared Molten Core, 44 of them being Alliance, which is like, we gotta step those numbers up, Horde. So yeah, hit level 3 still remains a very challenging, a very fringe raid. Most people did not attempt hit level 3, and the ones that did attempt it have not had great success on it. Actual vanilla numbers right here. This is a very small number for hit 3. I think it's kinda cool to see. People do have something to aspire to. Now I know what you're saying. Nobody wants a really hard raid in Classic. That's not what Classic is for. I was the first person to say that. But on the other hand, I think hit level 3 is not gonna be like that kind of raid, because what it really is a fire resistance check. All you gotta do is farm hit level 2, get all your fire resistance tier 1 set, and that's it, you're gonna be fine. So I don't think it's gonna be a huge problem. However, of course, hit level 3 is a very small part of the community. Most people have not attempted even hit 2. If we take a look at hit level 2 right here, there is 187 people that cleared hit level 2, and as you can see right here, the actual split numbers in here are very even. For who cleared who is 96 Alliance, 91 Horde. It just so happens that most of the top guilds in the world are in Europe and they are Alliance. So yeah, of course that number is gonna be like very skewed for the Alliance in the hit level 3 numbers. Here you can see that it's very even. Interestingly enough, because you remember, okay, this is not that 73 people killed it. Everybody after that killed it. So when you see a spike after a certain boss, that means that the next boss is gonna be really hard. And as you can see right here, a lot of people got stuck in Ragnaros. Okay, this is Majordomo Executus right here, 76 kills, killed that one. And then 187, this is where people got stuck. Once again, this one can be easily attributed to lack of fire resistance. Fire resistance is absolutely crucial for the ad phase in Ragnaros, for everybody. So I have good confidence that as your gear improves, we're gonna see more and more people being able to clear hit level 2. There is no new mechanical challenge that is making it impossible. There is no like super complicated Cataclysm heroic stuff going on here. It is just simply a gear problem. Now if we take a look at this one over here, this is where you see the chunk of the population. You can see right there easily most guilds cleared Ragnaros. Hit 1 Ragnaros is essentially just Season of Mastery Ragnaros, and we do like a quadrillion more damage. He has more HP of course to compensate, but still is a lot easier. But these are really big numbers here. Let's take a look for a minute. 47 plus 35 plus 44 plus 117. Okay, I'm just gonna add it up everything. 1543 guilds have attempted Molten Core. If we multiply it by 20, we're gonna get the number of 30,860. Of course, guys, do not forget that the first lockout allowed you to take more than 20 people. They changed it yesterday, so you can only take 20 people to Molten Core now. A lot of people were doing 30-man Molten Cores just to cheese it, to do it a little easier. Also, if you're in the first lockout, it's presumably gonna be long progression. You're gonna be like 4 hours, 5 hours there. And that means you're probably gonna have to swap like one person out of the group at some point. So the average is gonna be more than 20 per raid in the first lockout. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we had more raids overall next lockout now, because you can only take 20, so a lot of those lockouts had to like split up, you know. But not to worry, we're gonna go to hit level 2 right now. We're gonna do the same tedious math here. 1267 guilds attempted hit level 2, which means that 25,340, that's almost about hit level 1, honestly. So this 25,000 players attempted hit level 2, that's really big. And finally we're gonna add up hit level 3, which is a very small number. That is 145 guilds or 2,900 players. But regardless, all hit levels combined, we're talking about 2,381 guilds, which multiplied by 20 is gonna give us 47,620. Wow, I was almost bang on the money. I said it was gonna be 50k. Of course, this is a huge increase from Sunken Temple because that killed the freaking game, but it is still just a far cry of the 120k that we're doing Omeregan, which is not to be surprised. As every phase goes on, usually the servers start to die because people like fresh. That's just the way it's always been. Long before Classic was a thing, private server people just quit the game over and over just because they were 2 months in and they got bored and they just went to the next fresh server and over and over. That's kinda their thing. makes you think, what would have happened if Molten Core came out a month earlier, before Sunken Temple had time to destroy the game? I think we would be over like 80k right now. Who knows, it might be still time to recover, because a lot of people that quit Phase 3 and didn't do Phase 3, I got a homie of mine that he had a kid and he couldn't play anymore on Phase 3 and he's coming back for Phase 4. A lot of those people are still leveling and getting up and they are not doing Molten Core yet, so it may very well be the thing where the olds kick in and then the players that quit Phase 3 kick in, and in a week from now we might see 20k more people. It might be possible, but overall I do not think these numbers are alarming. They are pretty healthy for what it is. Could have been a lot better though. Gotta kick you in the foot for that one, don't you? I would like to know, you personally, have you tried Phase 4? Do you actually want to keep playing Phase 4 after you do Molten Core? Like, what is your reason for actually not playing Phase 4 or playing Phase 4? Actually, no. If you quit, that's the reason I want to hear about. Nobody cares about people that play. That's just boring. That's just, oh, I like the game. We know that. That's why you play. Of course. Like, what are you, some sort of masochist that plays a game they hate all day? Nobody would do that. Subscribe, join the Discord, and thank you for watching.